because they've been there a long time, that may be a reason. But also, there is a committee that is a part of the state of New York that deems what is historical. So actually, do you think that they came in there and inspected the building to see if it's historical? What they would say, there's some things that you're going to have to put in place to make sure it's in proper order. Do you know that? Because he's saying that. Right, so then you want to invite, if you invite them in now, would there be anything that they would say you got to fix, then you have the money to fix it?
Well, I just said there's violations that has to be fixed.
Right, okay,
that's
so
the first thing we have to do. And I also
okay,
said the money that y'all raising should go to those violations.
That's why I got
first and foremost.
That's why I got a problem. A lot of that money that came in for people who are not in our why. They're not in our why. So
All right, but they put it together for the school. They put it for the school. Yeah, go ahead, but you pointing at me though.
I'm looking at everybody. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not for you just having to get who wants that money.
Bill, I know that. Bill.
Anyway, like I said, people outside of now are giving their money and have been giving their money for years. So don't make it so that, oh, now, because you don't live in now, why, you can't say nothing, you can't feel about the nation. Like you said, we are a nation, we are one. The nation builders are all over this world. You can't just really say, oh, well, because you're in the building today, and you just got here 3 years ago, now your rule takes effect. No, there have been people who have been there doing more work than you have been doing in the years before you arrived, and just now they have something that they can't do there every day. That does not negate what they've been put in place. They're still their building. Let them build. Don't say who cannot build inside of a law school. That's wrong. Well, I had a conversation with God yesterday, and he didn't say that. You can't say that, God. Before you came home, we were there doing
20 years I've been there, nobody been there doing shit.
You can't say that, God. That's not right.
I'm saying it.
That's not right.
Let us
Anyway, you cannot negate people. If you send money, you are building. If you send money, you're building. Keep that in mind because it takes money to build. Okay? You can put your hands. I do both. I put my money in and my hands in. So that's why I'm up here talking. I do both. And y'all know that because y'all see me do it. So I have a right to say. So I know who's been there, who hasn't been there. So keep that in mind. But the thing is that you ostracize the earth. When the earth's coming there, that's another subject. Coming there, y'all make frowns while the earth is here. And the earth, you can't do it that way. Why not? I keep pedal home and a lot of y'all keep that stuff. You come in there, you throw stuff out. I throw stuff out. I saw a bunch of stuff on my as far as it's complaints. Personal raisins in there that they shave with on a daily basis. So that's what you mean about being there every day? So I can shave, so I can plug in my electric bike? Come on, really? The nation is more than that. You know? There's a lot of atrocities that have been going in the school, under the watch of the guards. And y'all know that. And guess what? A lot of y'all know it and do not speak on it. Y'all do not speak on it. But the moment that somebody gets up and say, oh, what we need to do is build order, that's not the biggest problem. What actually goes on that school in daily basis? That's the problem. You got security cameras all around the school, stuff gets stolen, nobody knows who's doing it. But you got security cameras. Why is that?
Stolen no more.
Not no more because you leaked it. You fixed that yesterday. Yes. That's what I'm saying. But it keeps happening though. It gets right for a while, and then it goes back to the old new stuff, and then I'll get in my big mouth, because y'all know I'll get up and speak on it, and then people get a problem with it. Because I'm speaking, they'll get upset because Earth is building. And not many Earths get up here and build about it. Because y'all ostracize, we come to the school, we got to do what y'all say, how y'all want it, or unless it's cooking and cleaning, so we might get an opportunity. But when it's time to really build about what's going on in this nation, y'all really don't want to hear us. Y'all don't even, I'm on those Zooms. I'm on those Zooms, and I organized Earths from different places all over to come in and help give money. Those Earths are giving their money. Some Earths get their power, followed by 2 seconds, or they own earn money. They give it to her. That's a part of law you should be. Thank you. Okay, don't ask me that question.
I got it.
Listen, y'all finish it.
Yeah, God, y'all gonna have to do
That's
this.
the sign. earth are giving money as well.
Rally is not going to be dedicated to that, dog. The whole rally and the whole parliament is not going to be dedicated to that.
Let him talk, man.
This is what I'm trying to do. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
I'm going to finish so that
Everybody want to argue. I'm out.
But I tell you a lot of subjects, and the issue today is about a lawsuit. And if it's about a lawsuit, all those that are concerned should have a say and input. Don't because you care. That's your piece.
Hey. I'll go right there. Let's go. Press the bank account.
Peace. All right.
What's your name, first of all?
My name is Born Black. Allah. And I'm a builder. In fact, my saying is, builders build. They don't talk. They build. When I say build, I mean they add on. I'm at the school every day. Since I came home in 2000, I've been involved in everything at that school, trying to get things done. It's not an easy task because everybody want to be a leader, nobody want to be a follower. You understand? Because we have a thing about being followers. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to everybody talk. I agree that's something that definitely needs to be done at the school. But I have to agree that that school cannot be touched. That's our history. That's our history. It cannot be touched. That school that's there right now is for our children to see what we went through and how we went through it. So we can put something on top of it, we can put something around it, but we're not going to touch it. That's our history. And we can show we can make it a historical site. That can be done. Now, the sister said that people are giving money. Who are they giving it to and what are they giving it to for? I give up money all the time and been giving up money all the time. But when I give up my money, it's for something that's beneficial to that school and to this nation. I judge people by what they do, not what they say. Because we got some of the best speakers in the world. Can't nobody outspeak a 5%er. Nobody. We got the best speakers in the world. So I'm not going to judge you by what you say out your mouth. I'm going to judge you by what you do. How you add on. How you trying to make this nation better. I'm there every day and I see what happens. I don't see everybody coming to that school. Let me give you an example. Last winter, we had a snowstorm, right? Okay, we needed people to come and clear the street in front of the school and around the school, right? How many people came? How many? Give me a number. How many? 3. 5. And guess what? I was one of them. Because I'm a builder. I do what needs to be done. I don't wait for nobody to come and do it. I get it done. If it needs to be done. Who do you think came up with the idea or put the idea forward to put something in the yard? So that we can have our parliament. And we can have people in the community to come in and live and do the things that they want to do there. Who do you think came up with that idea? Who put in the activation? You know? Well, who put in the activation? Yeah, it was me. Not no problem. It was me. You know why I did it? Because that's what builders do. They build. They don't talk from sit around and talk and run their damn mouth. That don't get nothing done. You want something done, you gotta get it done. You gotta put the work in. I don't want to hear what you want. I don't want to hear about Yahoo. I don't want to hear about Musa. I want to hear about Born Black. What Born Black is doing. What Allah Universal Justice is doing. What Unique is doing. The people I know that be doing things because I be there. You talk about money. We said we wanted brothers and sisters to give $100. $100. Said we could put something in the yard. You know how much money we got?
$5,587.
Whole nation. How many months, God?
Since September of last year.
But we builders. We want things for the nation. But when it comes time to add on, you always come up with a fucking excuse. Excuse my language. You say you love this nation, but you always come up with a fucking excuse. Excuse my language again. I don't want to hear that. I want to see something. Before I go back to the essence, I saw my brothers and sisters go back to the essence, put their whole life in this. And most of us that's standing here saw it too. Good brothers, good sisters. They put their whole life into this and went back, still ain't nothing. We can't even put a little structure in the damn yard. But we can always come up with some nonsense. Yeah, the God got good ideas, but when it comes to tearing down that school, that ain't a good idea.
That ain't one of them.
No, good. Very good. Very good. Very good.
The idea is to build the school.
You know, to build on top of the school, or around the school. Yeah. That's the idea. That's a good idea. Yeah.
That's good.
But we don't want to tear down that school because, like I said, that's our school. The Father got that for us. And He left it for us. And we're going to take care, like we've been taking care. Who else going to take care if we don't take care of it? That's why I'm here every day. Because if I wasn't there, who knows what would happen? If the Lord of Justice wasn't there, mathematics, Savior. Some of us can't be there every day, but some of us can still come by now and then and add on. The God comes by, He come by to see what's going on. I don't care where you live at. You can live in no scope or where, I don't care. But if you're a builder, you still can add on. So I don't want to hear this nonsense about people sending in money and this and that. I guess that's how they add on. But they can come and add on. They can come and help some of that damn snow. Some of them. When there's something needs to be done at that school, we had a cleanup about, I don't know exactly, maybe 7 months ago. We had a cleanup. We wanted to clean up the yard. You know how many people came? Huh? All you people that so-called love this nation so much. You know how many people came? To fill up that dumpster that we got. Because anything that needs to be done, we get it. Anytime something needs to be done at that school, we come up with the currency to get it done. We do it.
Tell me what that is.
You know how many people came? About 7. I can't even remember. About 7 people. Before we filled the dumpster, we got it done. 2 people. That's what builders do. They don't look for excuses. They do what needs to be done. So I just wanted to let y'all know, you got brothers and sisters on certain races to do. Y'all might not like them. Sometimes I don't like them. But she is a builder. Because if there's some reason she doesn't get in touch with us, she's dead. So I got to give credit where credit is due. But then a lot of us are not builders. We're talkers. That's all we do. So I said that to say, we got some things on the drawing board, and we're going to need y'all help. So when we come for that help, I don't want to hear no nonsense about, I'm not giving up your $100. No, yes you are. If you're about this nation, you'll get that $100 off. Because it's going to help this nation. We ain't putting it in our pockets. We're going to do something with it for the nation. That's all I got to say. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Peace. How everybody doing today? How the dogs, how the earth, everybody feeling today? I say peace first because we know that peace is the absence of confusion. That's what it's supposed to be. When you say peace to me and I say peace to you, there shouldn't be no loss in your heart towards me. if it is, there's something wrong with that.
What's your name?
You know what I mean? My name is Lord Infinite Unique Law. I'm from Pilo. And the reason why I don't like to be seen and heard is because I do a lot of seeing and hearing. I'm more applicable when it comes down to certain things. I like to be hands-on. It's like when the God said, when it's time to do something, that's when I usually come. If not, I'm out here in the jungles doing what I do as a civilized person. That's God trying to teach those that need to be taught. I'm not frequenting the school a lot because if I'm not there for a purpose, then I'm somewhere else, right? The father said that you go to school for certain things, but you ain't supposed to be hanging out at the school and making the school a place where you live or something like that. Go to the school, you check in, you see on your air light, and you keep it pushing. Today's reality is dealing with that of what? Wisdom, build or destroy. All being born and understanding your cipher. Understanding your cipher. So if you don't understand yourself,
What's up, guys? Wisdom build or destroy don't want to
Now cipher.
wisdom.
Let them build. Say it, God. But if you're wrong, say it.
No, what I'm saying is
Take your time, bro.
I didn't say
Take your time.
knowledge cipher, you're correct. Wisdom, builder, destroy, born with knowledge cipher. And I meant to say that when you're dealing with that knowledge cipher, you're also dealing with understanding your cipher. My fault. I always do that because I should have said that at the beginning. All mistakes of mine.
Don't do it again.
It might happen again, but the reason why I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a little distressed. Because I came here with something on my thoughts to see if it could be done to show the progress that the nation is making. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do something to progress the nation forward. So, and what I'm hearing now is a little distressing. It's kind of distracting me because it's dealing with a law school in Mecca. And it's kind of deviating me away from what I came to say. Me and the God came here to introduce the signs that we're dealing with the translation of 120 lessons into Spanish, which is something that I did in 1984. Way back in 1984, I did this in Auburn. Doing it again to show forth and prove the progress of this nation because it's something that's coming to us from people all around the world. They want to know what this means, but they can't speak that language, that English. Which is also dealing with what I had to deal with in my understanding today, that we got to deal with the traitor that made that interpretation. Now some say inter-orientation, but I've always known it to be an interpretation that traitor made. You understand what I'm saying? For those that was trying to get more gold for their labor than it was earning in their own country. Most of us trying to do that today. We're trying to get that gold. Like the God was speaking on in terms of business. But to me, it's a little bit of a deviance away from what we came to manifest. But I feel that I have to say that because, with all due respect, you're not touching the law school. You're not touching the law school.
Yo, all of y'all can say that all day, every day, but as long as we don't come together and do something about it, it's gonna get taken from us. And we've been saying this for so many years. As long as we in all of these different disagreements, as long as people are not being transparent with whatever it is they're doing online, on these cyber, whatever it is that you're doing that's not transparent, dealing with what's gonna take place, if it's not gonna happen with the nation coming together, it's not gonna happen, and they're gonna take that property.
Let me say this, guys. Let me just say
So make yourself available whenever these meetings are taking place. Get the information of where you need to be at, to be on those calls, to be online, to have your voice heard, and all of that. We don't have to keep saying it 10, 20, 30 times. It's done and over with.
I just said what I said because I said it's like
Peace, God.
It's slightly a deviance. That wasn't my bill, but it concerns me what I'm hearing.
Peace, God.
And reference to a dog school. Because I'm fit. See,
Peace,
so
God.
I'm not the one that's on Zoom. I'm black man. I don't do YouTube. I don't do
Peace,
things.
God.
So, you understand what I'm saying?
Bill.
That's exactly what I do.
God.
Bill, when it comes down to building, this is what I do. I'm the individual that put my hand in the cement. So that it bothers me when you talk about the structure of a law being disturbed. But now more to the point to what we was going to deal with today's reality. Where's the building destroyed? And that we want to let the world know, because it's coming to us, that this is something that they're asking for. they want 120 lessons in Spanish. And since it's something that God is fully capable of doing, fully able of doing, then me and God came together, and we're going to get it done. Peace. Now, go ahead, God.
Peace. My name is Sun God Allah. And I see today's mathematics as wisdom built on destroyed. And wisdom is the activation of one's knowledge. You know, your ways and actions, how you manifest that, how you walk, how you speak mathematics, how you live them out. And build is to add on, and destroy is to take away from. Or being born in knowledge cipher, and the knowledge being added to a cipher is a person, place, and thing. So my purpose here is to translate the mathematics in Spanish. And that's what I want to do for the other regions that speak that language. So, wisdom build and destroy is sabiduría, construir y destruir. So, sabiduría es la manifestación de conocimiento, which is the manifestation of one's knowledge. That's what I'm saying, you know, because I'm speaking Spanish. So I'm just like translate like that. Or being born a knowledge cipher. So, conocimiento es mirar, saber, escuchar y respetar. So that means to look, listen, and observe, also respect. I translate the mathematics in a simple form, you know, so it can be understood to the babies, you know, because I could take it further more into, you know, in a different manifestation, but I just want to keep it simple. I'm not too much of a speaker. But with that, I'm gonna say peace.
So I want to close out, God. I want to close out with this. That it's not. A lot of people, a lot of individuals that approach me, they don't understand that it's not a simple thing, because like when you talking in English, you thinking in English. You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes you have to train your brain to switch from one hemisphere to the next in a speed that only the thought could dissect in order to get this translation 100% right and exact.
Mathematics gonna stay the same no matter
Exactly. But we're dealing with that which is right and exact, so we don't want no imperfection.
No matter the language, saying the Chinese, it's gonna be now.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point that we're trying to make, and we're gonna try to keep it true to the letter.
Yeah, God. The only thing that we trying to manifest is that, like, in that language, certain words change. So that's why, you know,
it's imperative that you understand that.
He wrote 120, and I wrote 120.
My man, say the difference of it. I didn't want to interject, but saying the difference in Spanish already. I'm saying, y'all, mathematics is not going to change. The meaning, if you might have this and this, but what it means, y'all?
It means
knowledge gonna mean knowledge.
Exactly.
In Spanish, y'all.
Yeah.
Saying what it's gonna mean.
And any language.
Right.
Yeah. I'm doing it now because that's the reason y'all doing. Because it gotta come more.
Exactly.
It's been done.
You know, the thing about it is that what many don't understand is, like, if you're in Brooklyn and you're in the Bronx, you might say, yo, I'm chilling, and you're over here in Brooklyn, yo, I'm lounging. When you speak in Spanish and you're trying to get to that feeling, because it's a cultural thing that you have to express from what you feel, then exactly, we doing it so that it's 100% right and exact, so that the way you feel, exactly, the way you feel in English, when you talk that, you say, I want you to feel when you go to Spanish. Yo, feel, dog. You see what I'm saying? All right, but give me a couple of seconds. All right, dog. That's why I said I didn't want to interject, because this is what I came to build about. But it deterred me a little bit when you start talking about nation business. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the aim was. And I bear in mind that you have to deal with that which is right and exact, because the nation is when I'm doing everything wise, right and exact. You can't be all wise if you don't do it right and exact.
Word by word.
We got to be subject to criticism from the world. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll be the first one, I don't really agree with this, with the cameras and all that. I'm not good at that. I don't do the Zoom and all that. I build in the shadows a lot. I get it done when it needs to get done, and I don't need no confirmation or no verification, because that's what God did. When it gotta get done, it does it. He don't ask nobody, he just get it done. So this is what the God brought to me, and we get it done.
What's your name again, God? Let me bring you up to speed on the project that you're talking about, which I spoke to some guys about.
Well, I'm gonna say peace. Peace, y'all. Come on, Gordon.
It's inclusive.
All right.
So, I can't recall who was the brother that came up and spoke about Region 10 and Region 11. Region 10 and Region 11.
Listen, don't even.
Region 10 and Region 11 is what covers Mexico, South America, the Caribbean, and all of those Spanish-speaking countries, right? I'm in a cipher with those brothers, Region 10 and Region 11. When you